Welcome to episode 39 of Regen Rovers, where today we're going to be taking on Cheltenham Town and Macclesfield, two very big games for us in this division. Now, I've decided to show the Cheltenham game, firstly because they are doing very well this season, although they have dropped off lately. They were leading the table for a long time, but recent defeats have meant they've dropped down to 4th place. Secondly, I do love the town of Cheltenham. I've been there a couple of times. First time I went there 2.5 years ago with Jenny, who went on holiday to the area. Beautiful, beautiful town, beautiful area. Cotswold sort of region is just, I would happily live there, I must say. And one of the highlights was getting a steam train from, I think, Toddington to Cheltenham Racecourse, and then just going into the town. Yeah, really nice place to go. And we also went back when we went to Gloucester back in August for a weekend. We also visited Cheltenham for the day, so I would highly recommend going to Cheltenham. So here's my big day out suggestion. There we go. Got it out the way early in this video. So since the last episode, it's been a lot of draws. There's been a few defeats in there as well. Of course, in the last episode, we did lose against Colchester United in the first round of the FA Cup, and we also drew against Gateshead. Now, by the way, I've updated the skin. It's now Vitrex. It's still the Vitrex skin, but it's 1.4. It's been updated a bit, so it does look a little bit different if we go to this game, which we lost against Stockport County, our first defeat in the league since September. So we went 2 months. Almost 2 months without losing in the league, which is very impressive. You can see this is a bit different. The heading looks rather different. We've got a little picture behind the score here. You can see they scored in the 3rd minute early on in this game, and we couldn't get back into it, unfortunately. What I want is match stats here, though. Yeah, there we go. So we actually were the much better team. We really deserved to win this, let alone we definitely at least deserved a draw, but I believe we deserved to win the 16 shots to their 8. Quite a few shots on target. Clear-cut chances 2-1. They had 1 half chance. We had slightly better possession. We completed more of our passes, more of our tackles. Not so many headers. It's quite nice seeing all these different statistics, actually. But the average rating of their team was much better than ours, mainly because I guess they got a clean sheet, which helped. This was disappointing. Very unfortunate not to win this. Decent attendance for this game. 1,356 people turned up. I don't know what our average attendance is this season. If we just go to the Eastleigh game, we had the same number of people. 1,354. It's pretty much exactly the same, isn't it? Either way, it was a bit of a hit because it did mean we went on a little bit demoralised and struggled to get a win for a long time, as you can see there. We drew 2-2 against Torquay. Our 2 fullbacks scored in this game. They went 1-0 up. Warren equalised. Blissett then scored for Torquay United, but Howcroft with a late equaliser. Let's see our 2 goals then. They were probably the slightly better team. More possession, more shots. But I'm pleased to get a draw from this. This is the first goal. Warren's 2nd goal of the season. Of course, he scored against Colchester United. It is a fluke. I think that would really be an own goal from the goalkeeper, to be honest, but he'll take it, I'm sure. And then Howcroft with a late equaliser, 86th minute. And we finished the game 2-2. Warren with the cross into the box. A shot was blocked and Howcroft tucked it away at the far post. Nice stuff from him. His first goal of the season. We then got a pretty impressive draw away from home against Regen Rovers, I would say. Away from home a draw is good. We were down to 10 men as well, which is why I also say it's impressive. But they are struggling a little bit this season. Danny Bye, brilliant at the back though. 7.6 average rating. Reece Walker put in a good performance as well. I've dropped Lofts at the moment because he's been pretty awful, and Chris Holmes played today in this match. 6.8 from him. Sivs Ellis had to pull off a few saves in goal. They had 28 shots to our 3. When we went down to 10 men, we were really up against it. They had only 2 clear-cut chances, 4 half chances though, 62% possession. They just were all over us. Decent sized stadium, Regen Rovers. Well, very good sized stadium we saw at the start of the season. 7,000 people turned up for this. 31 of you guys went up to Tranmere to watch this. But Mackenzie did let us down, and we were very fortunate to get a draw. Another draw, this time at home to Braintree Town. Disappointing because we scored in the 88th minute with Brady Chick, but they equalised in the 93rd minute. We were the better team, I would say, in this one. We didn't create any clear-cut chances, but we did create 3 half chances. And they're a team down with us in the bottom half of the table, so I would have hoped for a win. This is a brilliant header from Chick. Miller with a decent cross. I'm just experimenting with the strikers, continuing to alternate them, because there's no one that is consistent this season. However, if we look at Brady Chick, you can see everything is improving for him. He is turning into a good player by the looks of it, and hopefully continues to improve. I like Brady Chick, and he's got an interesting name. I'm sure some of you guys like him simply because of the name. We then got a very good draw against Ebbsfleet United, professional club. Always tend to do well on Football Manager, I find. However, they're level with us on points this season. They're okay. They're having a decent season because we're having a decent season as well. But we only had 1 shot in this game, and they had 9. 61% possession for them as well. But we managed to hold them out for an impressive 0-0 draw. The strikers were just obsolete, really. There's nothing they could do because we weren't giving them any service. Stuart Warren, for whatever reason, only picked up a 6.1. Which was a little disappointing. I suppose we could look at things in a bit more detail. I am starting to use the analytics tab a lot more now. If we look at things like tackles, we might be able to see perhaps Warren, he lost 4 tackles and he didn't win any tackles if you look here, which is probably meant he's had a little bit of a bad rating. You can see Wes Roach in defensive midfield, 5 tackles won. He only lost 1 tackle, so that's pretty impressive. Charlie Lofts actually played in this game, and he did okay with his tackles. If we look at things like interceptions, though, you can see why Danny Bye tends to get a good rating. Although Walker actually made more interceptions in this match. In previous ones I've looked at, Danny Bye is just insane number of interceptions. Aerial challenges, headers 1, Danny Bye 10. He is really important. He also made 3 key headers, which is also very important when you think about it. And looking at mistakes, missed interceptions, Warren didn't miss any of them. Lost ball, Howcroft actually lost 4 balls. That's painful. Warren lost 2. That's also pretty painful. But I'm not really sure why Warren's rating was so low. There must be something else there. Maybe he didn't put any crosses into the box or something like that. But I'm trying to use the analytics just to evaluate players a lot more now. I'm one of these guys that tends to go on gut instinct as to whether a player's doing it or not. I do look at the analytics. I have looked at the analytics occasionally, but I'm trying to use it in more detail now. I find it really interesting, actually, the way you can just pull out certain things. For example, if we go to saves, I did put a little package together for Twitter from a very impressive performance from Siv Zelis where he was making saves, and you can click on this here and then view the highlight, and then obviously you can save that highlight and create videos that way if you want to do that. But I really like that, and I'm guessing you can do that with everything. So we can look at tackles, click on that, and you can watch that tackle from that particular player. So I'm hoping over the series as we progress, at the end of some seasons I'll do a special thing, like maybe look at Danny Bye because he was player of the season, and look at his best performance of the season, show his goals, I guess, if he does score any, but also show his key tackles, key headers, that sort of thing, just to show how important he is to the club. I don't know if that would be a bit boring, but I want to try and make this series as interesting as possible, and I want to evolve it as we go. We've had a fan corner almost every episode. Apologies for not putting that in the last episode. I didn't really have time to do that the other day. Of course, we've got Paul's Big Day Out every, 4 episodes or so, let's say. So that's something I've added in. We've got the Patreon executive box for those of you guys that are pledging to my Patreon, those of you that are really getting behind the series. Thank you very much. And I've also made a couple special videos, like Jack Young's 22 goal a season video, and the journey so far when we got promoted. So I'm trying to mix it up, trying to make it as interesting for you guys as possible. And I love the fact that you're enjoying this series still. And please, as always, please smash that button. That like button in particular, not the X button to click away from the video. Smash that like button and continue to comment in the comment section below. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you watch YouTube but don't have a YouTube account, you might just click on my Twitter links or Facebook links, or you might search every day for the new video via the YouTube search option or Google. Please make a YouTube account. You just need a Gmail account, I think, and then you can create one and then subscribe. That would be brilliant, because it does, although subscriber numbers aren't massively important, they're important for YouTubers' egos in a way, to motivate them to keep going, because you can see the growth. It's like a physical growth that you can see of your channel. Maybe the views stay similar, you get 3,000 to 4,000 views on a Regen Rovers video every video, so I know there's that many of you watching the series, but to see the growth of subscribers it keeps me motivated. It really does. It means you've got a target to get to. It's not like you get more money because you get more subscribers. It's nothing like that. It's all to do with views, really. But subscribers just keep you motivated. So thank you for those of you that do subscribe, and I'd appreciate it if you aren't subscribed so far. Anyway, I'm blabbering. I do apologise. It's just me blabbering away as usual. But you can see here, we did crash out the FA Trophy 2-0 against Boreham Wood. A team I would expect to lose against. We got a very good draw against them in the league, but we held them out for 90 minutes, and in extra time they were just too much for us in the end. Sevzelis had a good game keeping them out for those 90 minutes. Wes Roach played well as well, and they were just a bit too much in the end. We finally managed to win our first game since the 1st of November. So we went from the 1st of November to the 19th of December without winning a game. But finally, we beat AFC Fylde, getting revenge for that first day of the season, remember. Defeating the likes of Joe Edwards on his ridiculous contract of £4,100 a week. Why are they paying him that much? And they've really dropped down the table. It was a bit of a smash and grab, though, as you can see. They had 18 shots to our 3. Jack Young finally scored his first goal since those 2 goals he scored for us a couple episodes ago. It's a classic Jack Young goal. Breakaway, he runs onto it. He's faster than his attributes suggest, really. Gets past the defence and places it into the corner. So it's a nice finish, and it was actually an own goal that gave us a 2-0 lead. Why can't I click on this own goal? Maybe we'll see it here. Let's see. Hopefully this is the own goal. Yep, that's the own goal. Classic clanger, isn't it? Classic Sunday League own goal. Defender smashes it into the other player's head, and it goes in the back of the net. They did get a goal back, but in the end, we held on for a very impressive 2-1 win. So we go into this game against Cheltenham Town. Let's finally get onto this episode, eh? Let's push on without me blabbering away too much. But you can see we are mid-table, 13th place, 30 points. It's very, very close. There's 5 teams on 30 points as it stands, and there's only 5 points between us and the relegation zone. It's incredibly tight, and the goal difference is very tight in the middle as well. There's a few teams, well, Havant and Waterlooville are surely going down. I can't see them recovering. But Braintree up, it's between anyone really. And we're at the halfway point of the season, so there's a lot of things that can still change about this season, of course. This is the team I'm playing against Cheltenham then. We're going with Sevzelis in goal, of course. Walker, By and Fox at the back. Decided to give Adam Fox another go. He's not played very well this season, but Lofts has made mistakes. He's given penalties away. He's actually our only centre-back to score this season, mind you, but he's not been good enough. So I'm going to give Adam Fox a go. We'll see how he does today. Roach in defence midfield. Howcroft and Warren, our 2 usual wing-backs. We're going with Woodland in the middle alongside Marlowe. Marlowe has continued to be an impressive player for us in the middle. His average rating's not as high as it was. Sevzelis actually has the best average rating in the club, 7.0. He's just brilliant in goal. I just love this guy, Sevzelis. We're going with Chick and Orford up front. Chick's been impressive in training. Orford, I think, is probably our best. I don't know if he's our best striker. He works hard. He's got good teamwork, flair, leads from the front by the looks of it. He's decent at heading and finishing. Spencer Drury's been disappointing. especially the last few games, but his average rating's awful. Jack Young is inconsistent. We know he's never been the most consistent striker, has he? So I'm going with these two. We're trying a different partnership up front. The two players in the club that are basically the best headers of the ball and the players that can play as target man. And we'll see how they cope against a very strong Cheltenham Town. This looks really nice. This just looks unbelievable, this skin. This is sensational stuff from the guy that created this. I will put the link once again in the description below. It just is, it's sexy. It really is. They've got, did you see they had a few injured players in their team? Let's avenge what happened last time. We got thrashed 4-1 last time, but we really have adapted to this league now. I've just grown into it, not conceding as many goals. This is when we decide to concede 5 goals today. But yeah, two orange injuries in the first 11 and another one on the bench. They must be suffering. Come on, you Regen, so Danny Bye, you are the best defender. We haven't had any new chance for our players yet, lately yet, have we? Lately yet? Oh, what am I talking? I can't talk properly. Yeah, this looks nice, this skin. I like it. Let me know what you guys think. It's probably going to take a bit of getting used to. This is the first day I've actually used it, so I'm not really used to it either. But first impressions. A lot of people on Twitter have liked this as well. Can we get a goal here? Here's Marlowe. There was no link up there between Marlowe and Orford. Is this an opportunity? Hoping for a mistake at the back, but here come Cheltenham Town on the attack, but Marlowe does well. Walker pumps it up the pitch to no one, but Warren can intercept. We're winning the second balls here. Marlowe through to Howcroft. What's he going to do with it? Howcroft hits it, and it's over and wide. Decided to be adventurous. This is nice as well, because we've got a lot of information on here. I might put the latest league table on there as well somewhere. Here come Cheltenham Town down the wing. This is looking very dangerous. Can we cope with it? We can't. It's 1-0 to Cheltenham. Been end-to-end stuff so far in this match, and they've taken the lead. I don't think we're going to get back into this before half-time. Perhaps this is going to be another beating for us. We are away from home, and they're a very good team. But Brady Chick does very well there, but there's no one on the end of that, because Brady Chick was the man at the back making the tackle, which is a little bit worrying. And here they come again. We're dropping deep, inviting pressure on. That header was a bit wayward, but they've made it too. Booker has been very impressive this season. Paul Booker, 22nd goal of the season. I think we're going to have to push up. We're dropping really deep for whatever reason. And we're going to pump the ball. We're going to go, not route 1, but pump the ball into the box. 2-0 down. Is there any way back into this? And this is 3. It's not a good day for us. Not a good day at all. This is headed, and basically Howcroft got in the way of Sivzelis there, and it was an easy tap-in. 3-0 down at half-time. It's not a good game. This is our worst game for a while. Brady Chick, good tackle, but he's not done anything else. Do we just go 3 up front and go for it? Bring Roach off? Throw Jack Young on, maybe? I think we've got to try. And we're going to go attacking. We've kind of got nothing to lose now, because this has been an awful, awful game from us. Is this going to be an opportunity? Our first real one for a while in this match. Here's Brady Chick! Blocked, Orford blocked. We're not getting a lucky break today, are we? Nothing is really going for us. And it's pretty depressing. 69 minutes, nothing has happened since that chance we had. And is this going to be a 4th for Cheltenham? Are they going to punish us for thinking we could come to Cheltenham and give them a good thrashing? I was confident. I thought we've been playing well. We've not had a huge number of wins lately, of course. But there's been an improvement, and that's 4. Booker is just too dangerous. 4-0 down. It's all over. Brady Chick's going to come off. It's not been good enough today. Howcroft, 5.8. That's pretty awful. He's going to come off for Holmes. Well, I'm going to leave it on attacking to see if we can get a consolation goal. But I very much doubt it, as they look for a 5th goal here. What's this guy doing? Why is he wearing a fleece? What the hell? There's a guy wearing a jacket on the pitch. What is Chris Holmes doing? He's forgotten to take his tracksuit top off. This is bizarre and hilarious at the same time. What is going on? It's 5-0. Booker gets his hat-trick. But what is Chris Holmes doing with a tracksuit top on? Dear. He's not got one here in the replay. This has been our worst game of the season. I think he's taking it off now. Here's Jack Young. Yeah, that is bizarre. Here's Orford. That was nice link-up play. Woodland into Marlowe, into Orford. Jack Young. Back to Marlowe. Jack Young to Chris Holmes. This has to be a consolation goal. It's over the bar from Spencer Drury. He can't do anything right at the moment, and nor can we in this match. It's an embarrassing defeat, and I apologise to the fans. This doesn't look good for the new board, does it? The new owners are judging me on these performances. They don't care about the previous seasons. There's some posts coming through the door if you heard that. That was truly awful. Spencer Drury looks stressed. Maybe it's the new skin. Maybe we can blame the new skin. And that's not done any good for our goal difference, which we've done so hard to build up. When we drop down to 17th place now. 3 points above the relegation zone. So we're taking on Macclesfield Town, as you can see there, who are in 21st place in the relegation zone. We have to beat them. This is a must-win game at home. If we win, we can really push up the table. As I said, it's incredibly close here. But Macclesfield 3 points above us. If they win, we're pulling another team closer to us, and we cannot be doing that. But Macclesfield are a huge team for this level, really, aren't they? I don't know how they've got into this spot of bother. I'm not playing Adam Fox. That just didn't work. I'm sorry, but he did not help our defence in any way. None of our defenders played well in the last match. Maybe Wes Roach wasn't good. Maybe I should go with the 3 up front today. We're at home. Let's do it. Let's try this. And I'm going to play Darren Miller. Orford's going to go there. Chick just wasn't good enough. I'm going to play Storer as a poacher. Coming into the team, he's been awful as well this season. I just don't understand. I've got like 6 or 7 strikers and not one of them can find a bit of form and actually play well for us. It's very frustrating because I've got so many. None of them are up to it. I have to sign a much better striker. I could sell probably all of them and then put that towards finding the best striker possible for this level, I suppose. That would be the sensible thing. Kind of forgotten the instructions for this tactic. It's still a counter tactic. It's just got 3 up front instead. I'm actually going to change Marlowe to attacking central midfielder though, to try and connect the attack to the midfield. Warming up, warming up, warming up. Please lads, do me proud today. They're going with a classic 4-4-2. I'm just completely demotivated after that game against Cheltenham. Lose 5-0. It's hard not to be, but I am the manager. I have to be motivating the guys. Go out there and show the world you have what it takes. I'm not sure we're quite showing the world, but we can show Reigate. That's for starters. We're in Regen Rovers Stadium today. Lots of fans here, although it's quite misleading with all the green seats as well. Okay, well this is a boring game. Nothing's happened and it's the 44th minute. Here's Warren into Woodland. Can we get a goal before the end of the half? I'm keeping Woodland in the team. Oh, Spencer... Oh, that was Storer, not Spencer Drury. Storer! Come on, I signed you and gave you the biggest contract at the club. I don't want you to do that. Howcroft's demotivated, but... Okay, we're going attacking. We're going flexible. We're going to be more expressive. And roam from positions. That's what we need to do to be more attacking. I'm taking Storer off for that miss. I'm putting Jack Young on. Come on, Jack Young, please do this for me. Score a goal. Find some form. Here's Darren Miller. It's back to Walker. This would be that's the end of that highlight. This can't be a boring 0-0, guys. Walker into... Oh, lovely ball through from Marlowe. Here's Darren Miller. Come on, Darren Miller. You're good at putting balls in. He does. It's a penalty. They push Jack Young over, and Marlowe, who is our penalty king, can put us 1-0 up here. This is a crucial spot kick from him. Please, goalkeepers, don't start saving them now. Every penalty's been going in lately. And that one does too. The keeper got a hand to it, but he couldn't keep it out. I'm going to keep it on attacking for now. It's a bit risky. But let's try and get a second goal. Free kick to Macclesfield. Uh-oh. We've got no one over here marking this guy. Where's Howcroft when you need him? And, oh, we've cleared it behind. I think we need to calm things down. We can't be expected to win by just attacking and being a little bit silly. So let's turn these things off. And Leon Woodland's going to come off for Dion Mills. In fact, I've been playing Leon Woodland in a ball-winning midfielder. Well, he can't play as a ball-winning midfielder. What am I playing at? I don't know. Team talk, passionate, encourage. Come on, guys, hang on to this. This is a massive win. Orford's going to come off. No. Who's going to come off? Holmes hasn't been playing very well at the back and he's looking nervous. We're bringing on Charlie Loss, which is always a risk. He's a walking mistake. Lofts bangs it clear though, and here's Jack Young. What's he going to do? He's played it into Orford. This is it. Come on, guys, make it 2. Orford. Oh, he's hit it wide. He should really have passed. I think he just panicked. Didn't know what to do. However, this is the final whistle, surely. Yes! Oh, what a crucial win. We've struggled to a win with a penalty today. I'm going to say don't get complacent for the next match, which has made Darren Miller look nervous, look stressed, but some of them are motivated. And we fly up the table to 12th, although we have played an extra game compared to most of the teams around us. Wow, Havant Waterloo will beat Ebbsfleet, which has really helped us out because they are just above us on goal difference. So topsy-turvy couple of games today. Thrashing against Cheltenham. Struggled to win against Macclesfield, but got the points in the end. The next video will be in a few games' time. Haven't decided who yet, but keep your eye out for it. Thanks for watching today's video. Sorry for me blabbering away at the start. You know what I'm like. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe. Please comment in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next episode. Come on, you younglings.